it's Joe from Bullrush Studios here with this week's Devlog. So, the lighting I think is pretty cool now. I made the environment darker, as I said earlier this week. But something that's also really cool that you might not notice is that every light you see in the game, there's actually 3 light sources attached to it. I think it's pretty cool because I'm not really doing like a baked lighting thing. There is a light map that's baked, but it's very rudimentary. And that's because I put baked potato, my laptop wouldn't really do a light map very well. So, yeah, but that's pretty cool, you know, because it runs well, and in every scene or frame you might see 6 or 9 different lights without even realizing it. And, you know, that's pretty good for performance, especially when you're going 60, 90 frames per second on a potato. Some other stuff is I worked on the Wendigos a bit more. I found that they were indeed hovering, which was the thing I thought they were earlier this week. That's because I was moving them using the rigid body dot linear velocity property. I was setting that. And so what I changed was I used add force instead. And now they actually fall to the ground and they move. And you can see how that improved, because in the first instance they were hovering over me fighting each other. Now they actually swarm the player, which is a lot better. Some other cool stuff about doing that is they know where you are, but because they can't turn on a dime, it's not fully obvious, so it kind of looks like they're patrolling, when in reality it's just they overshot you and now they have to sort of adjust. And you know, it also leads to like a really good swarm, in my opinion. Like it's really cool. You'll have them like all distributed around you because, you know, they're coming from random angles and stuff. So there's that. And I still haven't scripted the movement for the middle managers yet, but that's coming this week. I'm gonna tweak the animation some more to make them all a bit more smoother and make sure that you're actually being hit when you want to be hit, and also just to make sure that you could actually hit the Wendigos with your arrows, and you know, fix a little stuff like that. I should be done with combat here in about a week or 2 max. After that, it's just, you know, tying up loose ends and optimizing things further. Thank you, and have a nice week.